If you want to know the best older woman, younger man movies,
you should definitely watch our picks for the best ones of the 2000s.
Number 10. Personal Effects, directed by David Hollander. Pairing sexual awakenings with psychological manipulation, Personal Effects follows a wrestler on the rise of fame who is shattered when his sister is brutally murdered. Following a personal vendetta to find the murderers, young Walter crashes into the arms of an elderly woman. Will this unlikely pairing bloom or push him over the edge?
Yeah, I think I better get going.
Good night.
Good night.
Number 9.
That's gross.
Oh, shit!
The Rebound, released in 2009, was directed by Bart Freundlich. Sandy is 40 and just divorced, but that doesn't throw her off track. She finds a job in television and help in a 25-year-old named Aram, who Sandy hires to take care of her children. Aram quickly realizes that Sandy is much more than an employer. The age difference doesn't slow him down, but Sandy fears the future with a much younger man who can only lose interest in her.
What are you doing?
Was Aaron peeing in you?
No! Fred, no! I would never do that!
Okay. Are you sleeping over?
No! No! No?
Oh well.
Number 8.
Hallo. Ich gehe mit Schumann spazieren, ob du mitkommst.
Pingpong is a drama film directed by Matthias Luthart. The world is presumably intact for a typical middle-class family living their daily lives in a thoughtless manner. But a tragic accident leads a trackless teen to their doorstep. One who, after the suicide of his father, seeks love and attention. Upon his arrival, the perfect facade slowly begins to crumble.
Sie redet schon viel, aber sie jammert halt immer.
Das musst du verstehen, das ist eine sehr schwere Zeit.
Ja, tue ich ja auch.
Ja.
Klar.
Number 7.
I want to know everything about you. Who are you?
The Good Girl is a comedy drama film directed by Miguel Arteta. This film offers a moving look at two passionate but troubled souls in a frozen town where lives stand still. Justine is and always was the good girl, but she's tired of her cashier routine and pot-smoking husband. Upon meeting the troubled cashier Holden, the two form a bond that calls into question everything Justine ever thought she stood for.
Oh, it's so much bad in my life. I know you have too. I can see it.
Number 6.
Come here.
The Door on the Floor is a comedy drama film written and directed by Todd Williams. Offering insight on how loss can destroy much more than originally anticipated, we are introduced to the married couple, Ted and Marion. When their sons die in a car crash, their lives are turned upside down. When Ted hires an assistant that looks like one of his sons, which is ultimately the catalyst in the transformation of their lives.
Really haven't had sex, have you, Eddie? Not really.
No, not really.
Number 5. The Mother, directed by Roger Michell. Depicting the sexual blossoming of an elderly woman, The Mother examines passion and intimacy when one's life has become dull and frozen. After her husband dies suddenly and leaves her with nothing, Grandmother May falls into deep depression until she finds refuge in the arms of her much younger handyman, who is also sleeping with her daughter.
What else do people have to have, apart from shoes? I suppose if you could work that out, you could make an awful lot of money.
What do you think?
I don't know. Love.
Number 4.
I don't know what I want to do. I hate this. I hate the kids seeing this. I don't know what to do.
In the Bedroom is a crime drama film directed by Todd Field. This partly hilarious, partly truly dramatic family dramedy explores the dynamics of a family that tears itself apart so slowly that when it's finally broken, it hits all of a sudden. During a summertime on the coast of Maine, family father Matt has a secret affair with a hot single mother. But secrets will be lifted when summer comes to an end.
Go upstairs with the kids.
No, Frank.
Natalie, go upstairs. I'm not letting him in the house. Go upstairs.
No.
It's better if he doesn't see you. Go upstairs.
Don't let him in. No. Frank, don't let him.
Number 3. The Piano Teacher, written and directed by Mikhail Haneke. This unsettling psychosexual drama explores the horrifying sexual relationship of a woman with her own body. Living a life of self-mutilation and morbid masochism, her life consists of porn cinemas, peep shows, and giving piano lessons. When one day, one of her students seduces her, her troubled past could take a turn for a brighter future, or an even more horrifying end.
Vous êtes vissé dans ma tête comme un écrou sur un boulon. Alors pardonnez-moi cette comparaison quelque peu technique, et je n'avais aucune intention d'entrer au conservatoire.
Arrêtez de mentir, ça me prend pas.
Number 2. And Your Mother Too is a 2001 drama by Alfonso Cuarón, which received an Oscar nomination for Best Original Screenplay, and follows the story of 2 teenagers and close friends, Julio and Tinoch, who set off on a journey to a fictional beach with the older and attractive Luisa in hopes of seducing her. On the way, a bitter rivalry emerges. Will their friendship collapse?
Se enamoró de mí, cada tarde me recogía en el colegio con su moto, su chupa de cuero. Me fascinaba. Me encantaba, siempre que podía hacía.
Before we unveil movie number 1, here are a few honorable mentions.
Scott.
F. Scott. It's Louise, right?
Close the door.
Remember when we had that talk about you being 29? I keep thinking about how young that is.
I'm planning on getting older.
Yeah, well, I'm not planning on getting younger.
All the other young men I've had to do with can't wait to tell you all their innermost secrets. He never says a word. There's something about him, something mysterious. I can't explain.
Number 1.
Do you think you could get some time off? Maybe we could go on a trip.
What sort of trip?
A cycling holiday.
The Reader, the 2008 film adaptation of the bestseller of the same name by Bernard Schlink, is a melodrama directed by Stephen Daldry. When the student Michael Berg faints on the street, the much older Hannah helps him. After his recovery, Michael starts reading to her regularly and she becomes his first great love. But one day she disappears without a trace. Only years later, Michael meets her again as a defendant in the courtroom.
Do you agree with our list? Please let us know in the comments. If you want to know more about a particular movie in this list, you can check out our links in the video description. And for more top 10 movie videos, be sure to subscribe to communiTV.